Hello, everyone. I'm Alejandra.
And I'm Teresa.
We are pleased to present MONITO, a data-driven initiative by Mexicanos Primero that aims to strengthen educational governance in Mexico.
MONITO stands for Educational Monitoring, and it's a platform that centralizes key data on educational authorities, educational sectoral programs, and indicators at both the state and federal levels.
The main goal is to promote transparency, accountability, and informed decision-making in education policy.
Before we dive into MONITO, let us tell you who we are. At Mexicanos Primero, we work to ensure the right to learn, the right to be, to learn, and to participate in school. As a citizen-led organization, we focus on data using and advocacy to support better education for all.
We do mainly three things. First, we manage and analyze information. Second, we generate knowledge. And third, we influence educational policy.
In recent years, access to public education data in Mexico has become increasingly limited. Despite legal mandates for transparency, information on sectoral plans, indicators, and authorities is often fragmented, outdated, or unavailable. This weakens public oversight and undermines the quality of policy decisions, especially in a decentralized system like ours.
MONITO addressed this gap by gathering, organizing, and visualizing essential educational data in one accessible platform. The platform includes three main sections. One, education authorities, tracking the individuals leading state and federal education departments. Second, education in numbers, offering both statistic and indicators over time. And third, sectoral educational programs, presenting goals, strategies, and actions of each state educational agenda.
Data science already plays a foundational role in MONITO. Today, the platform organizes large volumes of educational data coming from official government sources, most of them in raw Excel formats or lesser-known platforms and publications. We have developed automated processes to clean and structure these databases for public consultation. The current version of MONITO allows users to interact with the data, for example, by exploring national and state-level statistics and comparing key indicators like dropout rates, coverage, or school completion. We are now developing a feature to compare data across up to 3 different states simultaneously, enhancing comparative policy analysis. While part of the data, such as educational authorities and sectoral programs, still requires manual updating due to non-standard formats, the system handles educational statistics and indicators with partial automation. This mix of a structured backend processing and front-end visualization enables users, from journalists to social civil society organizations, to explore trends and identify critical gaps in real time. In the next phase, we aim to go further, integrating machine learning tools to identify patterns and forecast risk, enhancing automated dashboards for more tailored insights, and offering predictive models to guide decision-making at both federal and local levels. In short, MONITO uses data science not only to organize information, but to transform it into a tool for social oversight, policy dialogue, and action.
MONITO is built on a different premises. Instead of assuming a structural resistance from public officials, we believe that technical staff and education authorities need the right conditions and incentives to use monitoring as a tool for improvement, not as a punitive or bureaucratic requirement. From civil society, Mexicanos Primero wants to contribute to building those conditions. MONITO is our way of doing that by providing structured, reliable data and making it usable for planning, analysis, and decision-making. Our goal is not to audit or judge, but to offer tools that empower all actors in the educational system, especially public managers, to better serve their communities through transparent, evidence-based governance. That is why we invest not only in technology, but also in relationships with state and federal authorities, journalists, researchers, and community organizations to promote a strategic use of information that support collective responsibility and education.
Since it launched in January 2025, MONITO has already shown impact. After initial information request and public visibility, 2 Mexican states published long overdue educational plans, which had been delayed for over 3 years. Because of MONITO, one state reached out to us for guidance and technical advice. MONITO has also been cited in national media, sparkling public debates on education, transparency, and influencing local government actions.
Our biggest challenge has been accessing the very data that should be publicly available. This experience reinforced our belief in the need for independent data platforms driven by civil society.
We also learned that simplicity matters. Building a user-friendly interface was critical to enabling journalists, decision makers, and citizens to use the platform effectively. Training and capacity building were equally important. We are now designing workshops to close digital literacy gaps.
Among our success, increased visibility of education data in public discourse, new incentives for local government to publish and update their plans, strengthened networks between civil society, media, and education officials.
As for challenges, resistance to transparency remains real, maintaining updated and verified data is time-intensive, and digital access inequalities limit how widely MONITO can be used.
Looking ahead, MONITO is evolving. We are actively searching for finance that allow us to upgrade its backend architecture, developing AI-powered dashboards, creating custom insight for different user groups, launching a digital advocacy strategy to bring data into policy conversation more directly. Our goal is to turn MONITO into a strategic tool for civil engagement, especially in consultations and education reforms.
MONITO's model is scalable and adaptable. We see three main opportunities: expanding to other sectors like health or public safety, regional collaboration with civil society organizations across Latin America, and open source component for replication by governments or NGOs.
MONITO is more than a website, it's a statement.
It shows how data science can serve democracy, empower communities, and safeguard the right to education.
At Mexicanos Primero, we believe that better data leads to better decisions, and better decisions can improve lives through education.
Thank you for listening, and we invite you to explore MONITO at mexicanosprimero.org/monito.
Gracias.